You will not get a high paying job if you don't understand what is law of average. Yes, let's try to understand. Recently, मैंने अपने community वाले लोग के लिए एक hackathon किया था. In the hackathon, I have given a task to them that in the next week, means in the next 7 days, I want each and everyone should have an internship with them. At least they should have a letter for that they have got an internship in any of the company. It does not matter whether you have got an internship in a technical company, in a non-technical company, you have got an internship for a marketing domain, sales domain, you have got an internship for a robotics company, IoT company, AI company, machine learning company. It does not matter to me. The only task that I am giving to you is in the next 7 days, everyone should have an internship. I have given them the roadmap, I have given them the template, I have given them everything, right? 1 week time they were having, and after one week when I was talking with them, when I was discussing with them, and when I asked them that out of 1,000 people, out of more than thousands people, how many people were able to get an internship, you'll be very shocked to know the answer that only 7% of the people have got the internship out of thousands of people to whom I have given the roadmap, to whom I have given the templates and everything. And you know what? So when the 7% people got the internship, I first congratulated them, right? So the people who do not got the internship, I just asked them a question that why you were not able to get an internship. And out of that 93%, around 70 to 80% people did not even take an initiative, did not even take an action. So the people who did not take an initiative and the people who did not take an action, I cannot do anything about them, right? So I'm not going to talk about them. But few people who take the initiative, few people who took the action, when I was talking to them, I found a very common similarity between all of them. And you know what is the common similarity I found between all of them? I asked them that in how many companies you applied. Some people said I applied in 2 companies, 5 companies, 7 companies. The maximum a person said that I applied in 10 companies. By the way, these are the same people whom I was interacting with. These are the same people who were not able to get an internship. So out of these people who applied but who were not able to get an internship, 10 was the maximum number of time a person have applied. Otherwise, some people have applied in 2 companies, 3 companies, 5 companies, and the maximum was 10. In the 1 week of time, the maximum a person was able to apply was only 10, and that too one person was able to apply in 10 companies, and rest of the people have applied in less than 10 companies, right? I have given them a very wonderful example, and after giving that example and after giving that case study, the number increased in the second week. And you know one example I have given them? Let's try to understand. I have given them an example of Bill Gates' very famous quote. There's a very famous quote of Bill Gates. If you go on internet and search, you will find. You know what Bill Gates said? Bill Gates said, I showed my plan to 1,200 people. 900 people out of that 1,200 said no to me immediately on that spot itself. Remaining 300 show some interest. They have shown some interest. Out of that 300 people, 85 people took some action. 35 people did something about it. And out of 1,200 people, 11 people made him a billionaire. Means he showed his plan to 1,200 people and 11 people made him a billionaire. The percentage is less than 1%. 1,200, he showed his plan, and less than 1%, 11 people have made him a billionaire. And I asked them the same question again. You are telling that you applied in 2 company, 3 company, 4 company, and you are complaining me that you were not able to get an internship? My dear friends, what is the law of average? What I'll try to teach you in this video is law of average. Let's try to understand what is law of average with the help of another example. Okay, now recently I went for a sales training. I'm also a corporate trainer. So I went in a startup company for a sales training. Okay, and that was a digital marketing agency. When I went for a sales training for that particular company, the owner of the company, the founder of the company said, Umesh sir, my sales team is not that active. My sales team is not able to produce results. My sales team is very demotivated. So when I was interacting with the sales team, I asked them that why you people are demotivated. They said the sale is not happening. People are not buying our product. Okay. I asked them that how many calls you are making in a day. So some people said 10 call, 20 call, 25 calls, and after 25, 30 calls, they get demotivated because every person is saying no, 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 not even positive signs they are saying. Forget about being a sales. People are not even showing positive signs, and because of that, we are getting demotivated, right? So I asked them to do a reverse engineering. I asked them, if for one call, if you get 500 rupees, will you make a call? Yes, I asked them, for one call, if you get a 500 rupees, will you make a call? And it does not matter the result, whether the person will say yes to you or whether the person will say no to you. You will get 500 rupees for one call. Are you going to make the call? And everyone excitedly said, yes, why not? If for one call, if you get 500 rupees, then why not we will do a one call, right? So I told them, what is the price of your product? They said, the price of our product is 20,000 rupees, right? So I told them, right? If you're calling one person, if he's saying no, 2% saying no, 3% saying no, 4% saying no, 5% saying no, 6% saying no, 10% saying no, 15% saying no, 20% saying no, 25% saying no, 30% saying no, 35 people saying no, 36, 37, 38, 39 people said no to you. And at the end, if the 40th guy said yes to your services, they were trying to sell a Facebook ad services for the local businesses. And the services were 20,000 rupees per month. And if 39 people say no continuously to you, and at the end if the 40th person say yes to you, just make a law of average. 20,000 divided by 40 is equal to 500 rupees for per call. So you don't have to focus on the 39 people who said no to you. You have to wait for that 40th person who is going to say yes to you, because that 40th person is going to make you rich. I'm a very big fan of Shark Tank India, and I'm pretty much sure that you people know that who is Aman Gupta. Yes, the founder of Boat. We all know how successful Boat is today, right? We all know. But do you know, guys, Boat was not his first company which became successful. Do you know that? Before Boat, Aman Gupta failed in 5 companies. Yes, I don't know how many people are aware about it, but before Boat, Aman Gupta have failed in 5 companies. Imagine if he might have given up entrepreneurship after the failure of first company, after the failure of second company, after the failure of third company, after the failure of fourth company, after the failure of fifth company. Do you think today he might be a owner, a founder of such a big company? Understand this thing, law of averages. All the successful people understand the law of averages. Again, Shark Tank India, we all know Anupam Mittal. Anupam Mittal have made an investor in a lot of startups. He have made an investor in a lot of companies. You know what? He himself have said that most of the companies in which I have invested have went through loss. बहुत सारी companies तो बंद भी हो गई. But then still, why he keep on doing investment after investment, investment after investment, investment after investment? Why? Because of law of averages. He knew that out of 10 companies, if even 8 companies did not do well, and if just 2 companies do well, those 2 companies will recover all the money of all the 8 companies which were not able to do well. And these 2 companies will make him a lot of money. So the mindset over here is not all the 10 companies will do well. Everyone know that 8 company is not going to do well, but that those 2 companies which are going to do well, those 2 companies are going to make him rich. In the same way, you know, when I have started my entrepreneurial journey, when I used to hire people, people used to come in my company and people used to leave. People used to come in my company and people used to leave. You know, I used to train them a lot. I used to train them in a lot. I used to put up my time. I used to put up my effort. I used to train them. They used to learn from me. And after learning from me, they used to leave the company because it was just a startup company, right? Then my mentor explained me this law of averages. He said, Umesh, how much requirements you have? I said, I have a requirement of 2 engineers right now in my company. So what did he say? He said, you hired 10 people for your company. Yes, he said you hired 10 people for your company, and tell all the 10 people that you are in a probation period. Whoever does well in this 2 months or in these 3 months, we are going to select only those 2 people for the further round. So what will happen? Out of that 10 people, 4, 5, 6 people are automatically going to leave the company. And out of those remaining people, you will be having a chance in your hand who is going to be the right candidate for your company. So if you have a requirement of 2 people and if you just add 2 people, of course those 2 people are going to leave. If you have a requirement of 2 people, you add 10 people. And even if 8 people leave the company, still you will be able to fulfill your requirement. That is the meaning of law of averages. Yes, if you're applying for a job, if you're applying for an internship, if you're not able to crack it, don't get demotivated. Always remember the law of averages. You're getting rejected by 5 companies, 10 companies, 15 companies, 20 companies, 50 companies, maybe 100 companies get rejected, because you don't know that 100th company can give you a 15 lakh rupees package, which is still going to be worth for you, because that 100th company can make you stand 10 years ahead in your life as compared to the people who have given up after applying in 1, 2 or 5, 10 companies. I hope you have understood law of average, and I hope you are going to apply law of averages in your life.